looking at this problem, it says, just before a referendum on the school budget, a local newspaper polls 434 voters to predict whether the budget will pass. Suppose the budget has the support of 54% of the voters. So that is the true mean. That's your P. So right away you know that your P is equal to 0.54. So I'll put 0.54, which means your Q is going to equal 1 minus P, or 1 minus 0.54, which is 0.46. Now, so they did tell you that there was a poll of 434 voters. So that is your N, that's your sample size. So your standard deviation for this distribution will be equal to the square root, so I'm just going to type square root of P times Q divided by N. So you'll do 0.54 times 0.46 divided by the N, which is 434. Okay, that's the standard deviation. Now it says, what is the probability that the newspaper sample will lead it to predict defeat? So what has to happen here is that you take a sample and your sample shows a defeat. Well, what would a defeat be? Well, a defeat would be less than 50% of the votes, because if less than 50% of the people vote for something, then it's defeated. So you're wondering, just through sampling variability, if you took a poll, what are the chances that you got a group of people where your percentage of people that want the thing to pass is less than 50% when the true value is 54? What are the chances of you making a mistake? So let me see if I can grab a pen on this. So I'm going to do it. It's not going to be very nice because I'm just using it with my mouse. So you have the normal model, and the mean, the true value, is the center right here, which is your 0.54. That's the true value. That's what it's known to be. The question is, what are the chances that just through sampling variability you get this number, 0.5, this number or less, which would mean that you're going to defeat, you're going to say it's not going to pass. So you want all this area to the left in the normal model. Okay? So on your graphing calculator, you can do that. I just want to go back to text. Hopefully it'll just let me get, you'll do normal CDF, and parenthesis, you're going to do the lower value, which just choose like -1000, comma the upper value, which is the 0.5, comma the mean, which is 0.54, comma the standard deviation, which is the square root of that 0.54 times 0.46 divided by 434, and then you'll close that parenthesis and then close the parenthesis. And on your calculator, if you do that, you should get 0.047 rounded to 3 decimal places.